What's up, guys? Vince here, Sleeper Garage. How's everyone doing? Today I have my good friend Robert here, and he brought me his Toyota 4Runner. What year is this? 2004. And we have a bad fuel sending unit. It's always reading empty, sometimes full, sometimes half. The thing about these is that we have to obviously drop the tank to get to the sending unit. And then what Toyota had did was tease the crap out of us by putting under the rear seat, by putting this little access hole right here. Just held on with a couple 3 10 millimeters, and the fuel pump is just right there. What a tease, huh?
Sucks, man.
So we have two choices. We could go by Toyota's rules and let them tease the crap out of us and just use this as the access to the plugs, unplug everything, drop it down, and maybe a couple hours later, hopefully don't break any of the plastic evap lines or anything on it. Or we could do it custom style, and we're gonna open up the hole to about right here, so we forever have access to this pump, because we did purchase an OEM used pump. So I'm pretty sure it'll be good. Robert says it should be good. The guy said it would be good, but you never know. So by us having this access that we're about to create, then if it does fail, then it'll be as quick as pulling the seat forward, the back seat forward, and pulling the carpet up a bit. And we'll see if we can make at least a plate and maybe some self tappers in there just to cover up the gargantuan hole we're about to drill. So, all right, let's get to work. All right, guys. So I went ahead and got my Sharpie here and marked out a cutting path for me. So we're gonna start by cutting this part out right here. There is a beam, some pretty solid beam that runs about right here. So yeah, we're gonna cut it, and then if we need to trim it back a little bit more, you can actually see the spot welds. It comes out better in my camera. Then you can see the little spot welds right here. Spot weld right there. So we want to kind of avoid cutting into that part. So hopefully we can, I mean, this thing is pretty long, but hopefully we can weasel it in. I mean, it does have there's little springs on the side, kind of cock it down a little bit down to the corner. So all right, let's get to cutting. All right, guys, this is what we have so far. You can definitely see the fuel pump now. It is getting more accessible to us. We are going to have to cut it probably to at least here, just so that way we can get it more in at an angle like this. But at this time, it did provide enough room for me to start disconnecting the electrical stuff, so we can move this out of the way so I don't cut the crap out of it. So, all right, this is moving pretty quick. I know that guy's been waiting a long time for this. So, all right, cool. Okay, let's get back to cutting. All right, so let me put it back right here real quick. What I wound up doing right here for the harness mount, right there, I was able to disconnect it here. So, and then put the plug over to the side right there, and also disconnect the pump connector. And instead of just cutting this off completely, we just go ahead and slice it down each side, and actually just pull it up, because Toyota seemed to have used some really, really thin gauge steel to put the whole car together. So look, there we go. Now we have quite a bit of access, and if we happen to need more, we can actually go, you know, really far on this side. But I think this might, yeah, I think we're gonna have to actually go out to here still. So, all right, more cutting. Yep. And there we go, our full custom access door for the fuel pump, and that should be plenty. That should be more than enough. Right, guy? All right, speechless. All right, cool. So what we need to do now is disconnect the fuel lines right here, and then take this ring off and pretty much try to sneak it out. So like I said, there's a beam right here. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just make a door. I mean, a Honda CR-V has an access door just like this. You can get the pump through the back seat like this. All they really had to do was just move it over, just like about another inch or two. It would have been like more than perfect. But I guess you can't have it all. All right, let's take those fuel lines off and take that ring off. All right, cool. We got the retaining ring off. Now I'm about to attempt to remove the fuel pump. The little lines are getting stuck down there. Okay, what I think you should have to do is probably slightly start rotating it counterclockwise. And look at that. Ooh, more than enough. Should be more than enough room. Just keep spinning it. Watch out for that. There we go. It's a dude. Cool, let me let it just drip in there. I don't want to get it in your interior. But look at that. It is out. So now if Toyota 4Runner guy's got to change his fuel pump because it went out and he has a full tank of gas. And normally only things like this happen when you have a full tank of gas. So you don't need to worry about the weight. You don't need to worry about jacking up your car. So just nice little $20 Sawzall.
Chop it up. Like
a $4 blade and chop it up. And we can always make a plate for it too after we're done. Just use some self-tappers or something. I mean, if it bugs us that much. But, I mean, the carpet will cover it and the seats cover it too. So, yeah, we'll see. But look at that. Yeah, look at that. It's all the way out now. All right, look at that. Cool. That is awesome. All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and clean up all the, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all the little shavings right here from the cutting and soak up all that fuel before we put on the new one and get the gas. Gasket's still good. Yeah, gasket's pretty good still. So, all right, let's unwrap the mummy right there and drop her in. Yep. And there we have it, guys. We have our new used pump installed right now. I went ahead and put the fuel lines back on. I'm about to plug it in and start her up. So make sure our pump is working and our fuel level gauge is working and we have no leaks. So, okay, let me go ahead and plug that in and then we'll start her up. All right, everything plugged in. So we're gonna go ahead and have Robert start it. Make sure it starts. Turn it to on for now, just so we can kind of prime it first, and then we have make sure that we're not leaking. I hear it working.
It's empty.
It says empty.
It went all the way down.
The fuel gauge. Go ahead and start it. Well, at least we know the fuel pump's working. So I don't see any fuel leaks. Okay.
Lights on.
Is it registering anything at all?
Yeah, it goes up a little bit. Watch, check it out. Oh, it's going up a little bit right now. See that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you know what, I didn't notice too much, but I did notice it was kind of low in the tank. There wasn't that much fuel in it. It's hard to say right now. All right, guys, once again, there we have it. We have our custom Toyota 4Runner fuel pump access door. So it's still registering low on our gauge, but we're gonna have to go fill up the tank because I mean, I really didn't peek too much. I'd probably have to go back in my videos and see, but I think it was pretty much empty. I mean, the fuel gauge hasn't been working on this car properly for quite some time. So, and he rarely uses this car. So, yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully, you know, everything's working. I mean, everything's plugged in properly. So we'll have to go fill it up and see what it does. But there we go. I mean, even if we had our fuel pump had went out and the car's not starting because the fuel pump failed, we know we can access it now 100% without dropping the tank, without jacking up the car, right? Which is always awesome, right? Right. Let me see you stripped down to Cool. I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy. That was quick.
Yeah.
That probably, honestly, that probably took less than 30 minutes to do all this. Just to hack it up and to take the ring off, take the lines off, unplug it, pull it up, swap it out, put it back in. So, and I'm sure it would normally cost, I mean, at least a couple hours to do if we did it the traditional way. So we're gonna go ahead and bend everything back and secure everything more nicely for them. And yeah, and you go have them put gas in it, and then we'll see the result after that. And there we go, guys. Once again, look like it never happened. Shut that. And look at that. You would never know we were there. That is cool. Well, I hope this helps out whoever. Maybe somebody was always wondering, it's like, why would should I just cut it? Am I able just to cut it? And I can honestly say, yes, you are able just to cut it. And look at that, 30 minutes, you're done, in and out. Go get dinner, pick up the kids, whatever you gotta do. Awesome. Don't take it to a shop. It's not worth it. It's too expensive. Try it yourself. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and end it here, and go ahead and you guys have a good night and sleep tight. Good job, guys. Yeah.
All right, just filled up my tank. Let's see if the gauge works.